Hey everyone, figured I would come in and do a little review on this little prestige medical stethoscope I picked up about 6 months ago. I have exclusively used this and not my Adscope or Littmann, which, to be perfectly honest, I've never been a huge fan of the Littmanns. I don't think there's a gigantic difference unless you have a specialty that you really need it for. Anyway. But I was really only using my Adscope for a while, my diaphragm, and then bell, and I found that I really didn't need the bell enough to have all the extra weight because this Adscope is quite heavy. There they are next to one another, same length, only difference is let's see here if I can put those up there. The head on this Prestige Medical is quite large. Let's see if we can just, yeah, it's pretty large. The diaphragm size is exactly the same as the Adscope, so I really don't see any complaining factor there. I really do like it. Now, I have to say that I had seen this on, let's see, All Heart, Lydia's, things like that, those websites, and loved it and thought, oh wow, it's so cute, but it kind of looks like a toy. Definitely looks like a toy in person. Yeah, there it goes, it focused. Okay, definitely looks like a toy in person. It looks cheap. And when I got it, I was a little worried because I thought, let's see, it's probably not going to work as well as my Adscope, but I love it. I've used it exclusively for the 6 months since I bought it, and I don't really see any reason to go back to my Adscope. It's just kind of an extra that I hang on the back of my office door in case someone needs an extra. So, and then I can always get my Adscope back. This is also another great thing about the Prestige is no one else has one of these in my office, so it's not going to get swiped, which is great. So the clear head, I was looking at the, this one cost, I think, between $30 and $40, and the websites like Lydia's, All Heart, things like that, they're always having sales, so you can always go on there and get it cheaper, but this price was really great, much cheaper than my Adscope was. The clear tubing and the clear diaphragm I really loved, just something different and tacky, so had to have it. I really think it performs well. No reason to switch back to my Adscope or Littmann or anything like that. Yeah, let's see what else. It is much, much, much lighter. I hope I've mentioned this at some point already. It is much lighter than the Adscope, which I think is nice because this gets to bumping around against your chest and doesn't feel so great all day. Now I did see some written reviews on this one that were not so stellar. Some were really great and said it's super, does a great job, and others said they dropped it and it immediately shattered into a million pieces and was completely useless. It's kind of what I've expected, and then, right, knock on wood, I'm not going to drop it tomorrow and it'll shatter, hopefully, but I've thrown it down on my desk a couple of times and kind of winced and thought, oh crap, is it broken? It's done incredibly well. There are some scratches in the head. That's, I think, to be expected. But overall, unless you're looking super close at it, you don't see those. I get tons of compliments from patients and providers alike, which always makes you feel good. So yeah, I think it's really great. It was between this and something that was heavily bedazzled, but as we all know, that's a germ factory, and I didn't really want to have to deal with cleaning that every day. So yeah, it has held up to cavi wipes very well. No disintegration of the plastic on the tubes or anything. The earpieces that it came with are great. A little smaller than the ones that came with the Stethoscope, but that's not really something that I care about too much. Yeah, I think this one is super. I had never seen a video review on these, so I figured I would throw mine out there. You know, tubing size, everything is exactly the same as my Littmann, which I don't have here, and the Stethoscope, which is here. Same sound quality. I think it's really fabulous. So if you see these, pick one up if you want to. If you've been looking at it and kind of going back and forth, it's so worth it. Super cute, really love it. So thanks guys.